Jaden Hossler could possibly go to jail because of his recent arrest, and we have all the details. I'm Tony Morris.
I'm Gabi Conti, and this is your 24/7 celebrity news. As you might know by now, TikTok stars Jaden Hossler and Bryce Hall were recently arrested in Texas with charges of possession of drugs. Jaden and Bryce, who are based in Los Angeles and live in the Sway House, have been staying in a luxury Airbnb rental in Texas during the lockdown with fellow Sway House members Josh Richards and Griffin Johnson since early May. We are now hearing that Jaden might also face prison time because of his arrest, where Bryce has a much easier charge. Thankfully for Bryce.
Thankfully for Bryce. So this is because they're in Texas.
Because they're in Texas. I mean, Bryce's charge is marijuana, carrying marijuana, which if it was in LA, I don't think he probably wouldn't get as much he might not even get arrested for carrying marijuana, especially if he had a marijuana card for recreational marijuana. It is legal here in Los Angeles. But Jaden had marijuana and other substances, and so it's the other substance that puts him in that felon category.
Oh no.
And they're tough in Texas. Like the police in Texas.
And he's above 18?
And yes, one is I think in 20 and 19, I believe. I could be wrong. But both are over 18 years old.
People.com reported that Bryce was arrested and charged possession of fewer than 2 ounces of marijuana. This is considered to be a misdemeanor. And according to sources, Bryce's bail was set for $5,000. There was even a video on TikTok floating around that showed Jaden and Bryce getting pulled over by the cops prior to their arrest. But officers have yet to comment as to why they pulled the 2 TikTokers over.
Yeah, so we have no idea. They were driving, they had these drugs on them, they got pulled over. I mean, they could have been driving recklessly, they could have had a taillight could have been out, we don't know, but they were pulled over and that's what led to this arrest.
Oh man, this is tough.
It's like wrong place, wrong time is really what it feels like for the 2 of them.
I mean, smoking weed, I don't know how it is, people can do it all over the world or where they can, but in California it's kind of normal.
It is normal, and there are limits of how much medical marijuana you can buy. We have a lot of dispensaries where you can buy all sorts of weed products if you're over 18 years old and if you have a card, and I think even now you don't need a card, you just need to have a California ID and you could go into a shop and go buy weed products. There is a limit of how much. Since it's saying less than 2 ounces, that makes me think it's over 1 ounce, which that is a lot of marijuana. So Jaden's arrest, on the other hand, is a completely different story. The jail administrator for Lee County Sheriff's Office, where Bryce and Jaden were arrested, told People.com that not only was Jaden charged with possession of fewer than 2 ounces of marijuana, he was also in possession of fewer than 400 grams of a controlled substance. And in Texas, the possession of this controlled substance, in addition to marijuana possession, is considered to be a felony. Police did not say exactly which type of controlled substance Jaden had on him, but drugs under the controlled substance group include most hallucinogens and stimulants. So it could have been Molly, it could have been cocaine, it could have been some new drug that we don't even know about yet.
All right, these kids are going down a dark path.
They are.
Let kids don't do drugs again. I repeat, do not do drugs again.
Drugs are not cool. As a DARE role model, I have to tell you, you don't have to do drugs to be cool.
That's true.
Because you can get arrested.
Jaden also reportedly posted bail for $6,500, but he could also be facing prison time because of his charge. According to Insider, Jaden could face anywhere between 2 to 20 years in prison or a fine of up to $11,000. Bryce could also face county jail time for up to 180 days or face a fine of up to $2,000. Neither Jaden or Bryce have commented on their arrest or possible jail time at this time as we are reporting this.
So this is the latest. This is a timely story. So as we are telling you this is all we know. Something could have happened right now on our phones and we are not able to report that to you right now.
Get your lawyers, guys. Just get your lawyers. That's all I can say.
This is what we know. I'm sure that once they get back on social media, as both of them haven't posted in a while, they're probably going to tell their fans what's up. But this is what we know as of now.
Can they turn this around into something positive?
Yeah, I mean, I think
these guys are good.
They are good.
Their fans are going to go with them, ride or die.
Well, hopefully maybe this is a lesson to their fans to obey the law and to not have drugs on you or do drugs, and maybe that's how they'll turn this into. I feel like this is a giant wake-up call. Well, what do you guys think about Bryce and Jaden's arrest? Do you think Jaden will go to jail, and for how long? Let us know. I'm Gabi Conti.
I'm Tony Morris, and this is your 24/7 Celebrity News.